This morning, ABC News has obtained the audio recording of former President Trump appearing to show off secret documents he did not declassify.
I just found, isn't that amazing? This totally wins my case, you know. Except it is like highly confidential, secret.
The conversation with aides and two people working on an autobiography of former Trump Chief of Staff Mark Meadows took place in 2021 at Trump's New Jersey Golf Club. The contents of the recording have previously been reported and are quoted in the Justice Department's indictment related to Trump's handling of classified documents.
Confidential. This conversation reportedly took place in 2021 at Trump's golf club in New Jersey, and it quickly became part of the broader discussion surrounding the U.S. Department of Justice's indictment against Trump for allegedly mishandling classified materials. But while that audio recording exists and has been widely discussed, the internet quickly took things much further. Social media exploded with claims that there were secret compromising videos of Trump, supposedly tied to Jeffrey Epstein and his infamous network. Here's the crucial point that often gets lost in the noise. Despite countless viral posts and sensational headlines, no verified explicit video of Donald Trump has ever been released by authorities or confirmed by credible news organizations. Investigators, journalists, and forensic analysts have all examined these rumors, and so far no authenticated footage has surfaced that could withstand professional verification. What exists instead is a chaotic mixture of unconfirmed tips online, rumors, manipulated clips, and AI-generated deep fakes that circulate widely on social media. Many of these videos look incredibly convincing, but they have no verified source, no chain of custody, and no forensic confirmation. Recently, the situation became even more confusing after newly released FBI documents connected to the Epstein investigation resurfaced online. These files contained a tip submitted to investigators in 2020, claiming that Epstein had secretly recorded compromising videos involving powerful individuals, including Trump and former President Bill Clinton. At first glance, the claim sounded explosive. But there's a critical detail buried in those documents that many viral posts conveniently ignore. The FBI explicitly states that this tip was never verified or corroborated during their investigation. In other words, the claim came from someone telling the FBI they believed such recordings existed or had heard rumors about them. The FBI never located the videos, never found witnesses who had seen them, and never uncovered evidence confirming that the recordings existed in the form described. Essentially, it was hearsay, not proof. Meanwhile, another controversy emerged after an investigation by National Public Radio suggested that the U.S. Department of Justice had withheld portions of the Epstein files containing allegations involving Trump. According to the report, those withheld sections included claims that Trump had sexually abused a minor and that some pages referencing him were removed from the public record. Democrats on the House Oversight Committee immediately raised concerns, arguing that withholding such information could potentially constitute a violation of transparency laws. However, Trump's allies pushed back strongly against those claims. They argued that many of the accusations surfaced shortly before the 2020 presidential election, suggesting they were politically motivated attempts to damage Trump's reputation. They insisted that if investigators had found credible witnesses or concrete evidence, prosecutors would have acted on it. Adding another layer to the confusion, the Justice Department itself warned the public not to treat everything contained within the Epstein files as verified fact. Officials stated that the documents include tips, rumors, and allegations submitted to investigators, many of which were never proven or supported by evidence. In other words, the files contain raw investigative material, not confirmed conclusions. At the same time, a flood of fake recordings and deep-fake videos began spreading across social media platforms. One widely circulated clip appeared to show Trump making a threatening statement about videos involving former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Another viral recording allegedly featured Trump discussing Epstein files hidden in Venezuela. Both recordings gained millions of views online, but when fact-checkers investigated the claims, the truth turned out to be far less dramatic. The Kevin McCarthy clip originated from a satirical account, while the audio about Venezuela was traced back to AI voice cloning software that had fabricated Trump's voice entirely. Organizations such as Reuters, Agence France-Presse, and PolitiFact conducted technical analyses on these viral clips, and Trump himself signed the legislation into law, highlighting how serious the issue of synthetic media has become. The law specifically targets explicit deep fakes created without consent, videos where someone's face is digitally inserted into sexual content they never participated in. These fabricated videos are often used to harass, blackmail, or damage reputations, and advances in artificial intelligence have made them easier to produce than ever before. So why do rumors about compromising Trump videos keep resurfacing, even after repeated debunking? The answer lies partly in psychology. The Epstein scandal created what researchers often describe as a perfect environment for conspiracy rumors. Epstein's connections to powerful figures, combined with his documented history of blackmail allegations, made the idea of secret recordings seem plausible to many people. Trump's own history of controversial allegations, including hush money payments involving Stormy Daniels, only intensified public curiosity. When someone suggests that Epstein may have recorded compromising footage of political elites, it fits neatly into many people's existing suspicions. Once an idea aligns with what people already believe, they become far more likely to accept it without demanding solid evidence. And the moment an FBI document even hints at possible recordings, the rumor gains an air of official legitimacy, even if the document itself clearly says the claim was never verified. Deepfake technology adds another dangerous element to the mix. Today, anyone with access to basic AI tools can generate videos or audio recordings that convincingly mimic a public figure's voice and appearance. These fabricated clips often spread across social media faster than fact-checkers can respond. By the time investigators prove the content is fake, millions of people may have already seen it and formed an opinion. At the same time, the rise of deep fakes has created a new problem known as the liar's dividend. If real evidence ever does surface, public figures can simply dismiss it as fake, and many supporters will believe them. This tug-of-war between fake content being treated as real and real content being dismissed as fake has made it incredibly difficult for the public to determine the truth. Trump's own responses to these rumors have followed a familiar pattern. Whenever accusations tied to Epstein emerge, he tends to respond aggressively, labeling the claims a political witch hunt and accusing the media of spreading fake news. Rather than addressing the details of the allegations, he often redirects attention toward others, particularly Bill Clinton and Clinton's documented flights on Epstein's private jet. Supporters see this as a legitimate counterattack. Critics, however, argue that the strategy keeps the controversy alive and raises further questions. Regardless of political interpretations, one fact remains clear. The documented evidence surrounding Epstein and his connections to powerful individuals already exists without relying on any secret video recordings. Photographs, flight logs, and witness testimony have been widely reported by major news outlets. Focusing exclusively on hypothetical tapes can sometimes distract from those verified records. Looking ahead, experts believe rumors about compromising Trump videos will likely continue to surface, especially as artificial intelligence makes fake media easier to create. Whenever a new clip appears online, investigators recommend asking a few basic questions. Where did the video come from? Who recorded it? When was it recorded? And can independent analysts verify its authenticity? Real leaks typically come with a traceable origin and verifiable evidence, while fabricated content often appears suddenly without any credible explanation. Until forensic experts confirm otherwise, the claims about secret Epstein recordings involving Trump remain exactly what they have been from the beginning. Unverified allegations and viral rumors circulating in the age of deep fakes. And in today's digital world, where artificial intelligence can generate convincing audio and video in minutes, the line between truth and fabrication has never been more difficult to see.